My sciatica has been acting up, so I'm really in need of just a sauna treatment. Even when there's nothing wrong with my body, it just helps me sleep better, helps me to sleep deeper and just be more relaxed. And honestly, I should be doing the sauna like 3 or 4 times a week, and I don't do it as often as I should. And I keep telling myself every time I do it, I sleep so well. And I always tell myself, like, do you need to do this more often? I don't know why I don't. Because it really doesn't take a lot of time. I typically will put some rosemary or peppermint or orange, some type of essential oil that has like a nice scent to it that's calming. But then I'll also add in some lavender drops for helping me sleep or whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that because the sciatica has been acting up, and I really would like to get a good night's rest and not be dealing with that. But yeah, I love this little thing. I've had it for a few years now at this point. Got it off of Amazon, and it's a cool little thing because I get to do my sauna at home. It's not the same thing as like one of the big saunas or anything like that. Nothing compared to what I had when I would go in Russia, but I would say for an at-home one that was fairly inexpensive and works really well, and you can do it in the privacy of your own home, totally worth it. So you might want to think about getting one because it's worth the investment. So I typically let it heat up for about 15 to 17 minutes while I'm just off doing whatever else. Just I feel like that's the perfect amount of time for it to heat up and get to a temperature that you can actually feel something when you get in, instead of it being like cold when you get in, the air that's around there. And I like to put a towel on the bottom of the thing on the inside, just because that helps with the sweat and condensation and all that stuff from just sitting there afterwards. So that way you can take it out and put it in the washer. And then I also have the towel above to kind of keep the steam in so it heats up quicker. But yeah. And it's just a good time. I'm usually will spend like 15 or 20 minutes in there, not overdoing it, but just enough to catch up on a show or watch some YouTube videos, do a little light reading, or just some reflective time, meditation, whatever. So let's go, because it has been about 15 minutes, so should be ready. Y'all can probably hear it because the thing is boiling, the water in there. So it is definitely ready to go. So let's get in. Alright, so I did 15 minutes, already toweled off, and I feel like that was adequate enough, especially after passing out at the Y last week. I don't feel like I need to stand there any longer than that and push my luck. So I'm gonna go get on about the rest of my evening and call it a night. What is up? What is up? It is Friday, but this is Mother's Day weekend, and lots of little things here and there to get done in preparation for that. Not in preparation for Mother's Day weekend, but just for the weekend in general. My mother wants me to come over and trim some of her hedges and whatnot. So I think we're headed over there later on today, but getting the groceries out of the car because I did one run, did a Target order pickup, and we also have a Sam's order pickup that should be ready in about 30 minutes that we're about to go get in a little while. I want to get adjusted while I'm out too. It's been a week since I've been adjusted. So it is time, and I feel it. Girl, how many dishes do you have to wash?
A lot.
A lot? Because you took them all outside in the mud and playing with them? Well, I'm glad you're doing a good job of washing them. Got to raise them right from a young age. Look at that. Good job. They're getting nice and clean. You're doing a great job. We still stay telling that girl not to take our toys outside, but she don't listen. What can I say? What can I do? It's our wild child. Ooh, laundry time. To do the second order pickup of the day. Got hot outside. It was cold this morning, like extra cold. Not extra. I mean, it was 50 degrees, which for May, that's a little chilly. Now it's been a little toasty outside, so all that. Yeah. Let's go to Sam's and get this order. I want to stop and get adjusted first on the way. If they're not, I always forget what time they take their break. But I need to go get adjusted today too. On my way to Sam's for the second order pickup of the day. I need to go inside Sam's and actually check to see if they have my magnesium glycinate with L-theanine, because it is not online. For whatever reason, they have discontinued it online, and maybe they're discontinuing it in the stores as well, which would be really tragic because it's the first magnesium that I have found that has helped me sleep really well at night. And yeah, I don't know that I want to have to shop around for another one that's going to work and not have any type of like habit forming effects. So going to check that out. I need to go get adjusted too. Do I have time to do that before? What time did they take their lunch? Lunch is from 2 to 2:45. Cool. So I'm gonna go get adjusted first, then go to Sam's. Let's go do that. So I had full intention of going to get adjusted at the chiropractor before going to Sam's, but then I realized that my pickup window was closing. And this is only the second time I've done pickup, so I don't know if they're strict with like you making it within the hour that you're supposed to make it, if they just like put your stuff back on the shelf and cancel your order or whatever. So I didn't want to risk it, so I was like, you know what, let me head over to Sam's first and get that. Only problem is the chiropractor, they have a lunch break from 2 to 2:45 and it's about to be 2 o'clock. So I don't know, when I get back I might just have to wait till tomorrow to go, but I'm gonna get my adjustment in. I got to. Let's go get these groceries. Man, and it's Friday, so traffic is already, it's only 2 o'clock, but I feel like in Atlanta, in metropolitan Atlanta, there's always traffic all times of the day and night. It really doesn't matter. Ooh, and these are probably people waiting to get into the gas line because the line is long, even though gas is out here almost doggone $4.50 a gallon, $5 in some places. I'm like, these are LA prices and we're not even LA, so what are we doing here? But whatever.
You got right there.
The what?
Little Volkswagen tool. I have a Jetta. You have a little tool back there?
Oh, it's to charge my car.
Oh, never ever seen one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. You have a good day.
Thank you. Weekend. You too. Thank you so much. Alright. I'm going to be a good citizen because I need to go in the store to check for that magnesium. And I'm not going to be the tacky kind of person that stays in the curbside pickup spot and then goes into the store. So I'm going to repark and then go into the store so I can see if they have it. I really hope they do, y'all, because my sleep was all over the place and inconsistent, and I finally started. My friend put me on to the Sam's Club Magnesium with L-theanine, and mixing that with my allergy medicine at night has been like the perfect combination, because the allergy medicine already made me drowsy and sleepy when I was taking it during the day. So now that paired with the magnesium, and like, it's the perfect combination. I sleep so well at night now. So I really hope it's not discontinued, because I will be all sorts of sad and bummed. So let's go ahead and head in and see if they have it. Okay, I see magnesium glycinate. But it's not the kind I want. It doesn't have the L-theanine. Oh, but there's powder with L-theanine. Let's see. I enjoyed my pill form, but if I gotta switch to a powder, then I guess let it be. 48 servings. So 48 servings. That's a little over a month. I mean, that's still kind of trash. That's not, but who knows? Maybe I'll like this. Something I really do love about Sam's is that they, for introverts like me who are not crazy about lines or people in general, I love the app because they got the scan and go. So I love doing scan and go. So I don't even have to interact with anyone. I can just go in, scan my stuff, check out, and then walk out. So let's see, slide to pay. All right, we are paid up in full and good to exit. The normal joint chiropractic that I go to is on lunch break from 2 to 2:45. But it seems like it's the only one that does a lunch break, because all the other ones I've ever seen don't do lunch breaks. And there happens to be one less than 2 miles away from the Sam's Club that I'm at. Haven't been there before, but I think I'm going to go and check it out today. Yeah, it's like 1.6 miles away, and there are 2 doctors there today. So let's give it a go. The amount of cracking and popping that my back does and my neck is crazy. You think like, oh, I'm not that jacked up today. And then they go in and just readjust your whole life in a couple of moves. And it's so quick. That's what I love about this place, is you're in and out in like 5 minutes. All right. So now I need to go home and scoop my family up so we can head over to my mom soon and get her hedges trimmed so they can be back to the way they need to be. So I've been going at these bushes for a while. Thankfully, my mother is kind of like me in that she isn't too particular about how her bushes are cut, because I told her I'm not a professional. And when I do it at my own house, I pretty much mangle the bushes, because I figure the lower you can get the cut, the longer it'll take for it to grow back. And I'm not into the whole aesthetic of the look of it. So I'm just trying to mangle these bushes so that way it'll take a little bit longer for them to grow back. It's not the best job, but I don't think it's the worst. I haven't seen any snakes yet, and I'm hoping that I don't encounter any. They tend to have a lot of snakes like kind of in the area where I am. Not a lot, but more than none, which to me is a lot. One is a lot. But I'm just banking on the fact that it's early May and the snakes haven't really started coming out like that yet. But I am keeping watch just to make sure. But yeah, hopefully this is to my mother's liking and standard. Happy Mother's Day. So the hedge cutting part is done, but now we are left with shades of green all through her mulch. And that's not the move, so part 2 of Mother's Day gift early is getting this up, or at least some of it, because yeah, that's a hot mess through there with the leaves and stuff all down there. Can't leave it all in shambles like that. So here we go. Another wheelbarrow or 2 of stuff, and then I should be done. We're ready to head up out of here. But what I can say is that today has been, I'm always giving y'all amazing angles, all of that under chin, but the weather has been great today because it is overcast, it is not hot. It's also not cold. It's like the perfect temperature. I think the high is like 71 today. So perfect temperature and conditions to be outside working. So I can't complain too much. Or at all.